So for tactical pants, practicality and functionality are kind of the big things you go for. And the big thing that comes from that is what are the pockets like, what do they do, and do they function well? So I'm going to go over what I wear on a daily basis and what I have, and then I'll show you a few other things for range use and things like that that might apply to a few different scenarios. So there are 9 pockets, which to me was an incredible amount, and I thought there's no way they're going to function that well. But every single pocket seems well thought out and works really well. So you have your standard hip pockets. I usually, you throw your car keys, whatever, in there. There's nothing too weird about that. They do have reinforcement for your pocket knife, if you have a flashlight clip, something like that. And the reinforcement is only in the corner, so it's not too robust. So it's not like if you have a tight clip, it won't seat, but it works really well. And if you're not clipping anything there, you won't even notice it's there. Going from there, they have 2 your watch or change pockets. You know those tiny little pockets that are usually useless and nobody can use them for anything? Well, what they did is they took them and they enlarged them and made them much more usable. So on the left side, just to show you guys, I have a Glock 19 mag. The one downside to these is if you have these right here, whenever you bend over, if it's not canted to the side, if it's just straight up and down, you're going to feel that dig into your body a little bit. It is too short for a full-size magazine. Usually I carry a Beretta 92, so it does stick out, but if you're carrying a compact magazine, that's going to work great for you if you need a new spot to carry a mag. For the right side, both my sons have extreme food allergies, so all I do is I take one of their EpiPens and I can drop it right there in my pocket. I don't have to worry about running to a bag or something like that. I have that medical emergency right there on hand, which is great. So then switching to the back pockets, you have your basically what's become your standard cut for tactical pants. You have your M4 or spare magazine pouch on either side. For these ones, I usually just carry my Surefire clipped right there, and it works great. If you have your phone, I usually shove my phone in my other side pocket, and that works out great. And the really nice thing is they're far enough to the side that if you have your wallet or something in your back pocket, it's not overlapping and kind of pushing together against your body. They're both separate sections, so it works really well. And if you put something in there, you're going to kind of forget it's there. For doing the review, I sometimes forgot I had an empty M4 magazine in my back pocket. It's just that convenient. If you are running an M4 mag for a rifle reload or something like that, so they do seat really deep. I'll have a close-up picture on the article. So they seat very deep, so that's good in that they're not going to be sticking out and printing if you're trying to conceal or something. The downside is if you go to reload, you're going to be pretty low on that mag, so you might need to do an extra skip just to get that reload. That's not a huge deal. It's kind of give and take. You have more concealment, but it's harder to access quickly. But you can still do a pretty significant reload even with that down deep. As long as you practice that, it's not going to be a huge issue for you. Same thing goes to the other side. It's just a mirror image. It'll work out really great. There is a 9th pocket right here in the belt loop. I have a close-up picture of it. They call it a handcuff key pocket. I don't carry handcuff keys on me. I know that there are people out there that do that. So if you need something that works really well. I didn't think that anything would actually stay inside that pocket. So what I did is I just took a couple of pennies and stuck them in there, and then I checked a few days later to see if they were still there. And I am not 2 cents poorer, so it does work really well for hiding something there.